Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely on the floor today.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Trevor Booker is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Reese in a shooting guard. Cans it from downtown.
Reese. For three.
On defense, Dallas. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Damian Lillard. Parsons on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
So it's Portland now. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one is off.
Free. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Now the Mavericks with it. Covered by Lillard. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Ed Davis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Timeout, timeout. Guard.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In third, the Mavericks.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and with a ton of energy.
And the second free throw, good. The Trailblazers have gotten their first. There's 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lillard dishes to Freak. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2. Hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now here's Parsons. A 23-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 18. Portland grabs the miss. Freak with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. There's the pick. Buries the long-range jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Freak. 5 points in the game. Here's Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
At the line for 2.
So we can't get either to fall. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
And Davis pulls it down. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Freak kicks to Davis.
Some serious leaping ability.
Reese the pass to Parsons. Pass to Reese for 3. Lillard with the rebound. There's the steal. Cannot hit. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 4. Banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lillard dishes to Freak. The shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. Here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 18 points per, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Aaron Baines. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The Mavericks trailer. Reese the pass to Parsons. Right wing. And it's all evened up. He has 7.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now, Freak. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 11 points for Freak.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Parsons top the key. Anderson passes to Reese. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's Aminu following the score by Dallas. And that one's good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Passes it to Reese. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Lillard attacking. There's Freak. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now, here's O'Quinn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Look now for Portland. Mirotic is checked in for Lure. Rodney Hood comes in for Freak. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Portland with the ball. Feeds it to Aminu. Mirotic the screen. Here's Plumlee, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. Down low. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Hood. Good on the three-point shot. Hood's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
He is guarded by McCollum. Pass to Matthews. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Nobody near Allen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum kicks to Hood. That's good. Hood's got 5.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Now the dish to Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Hood kicks to McCullough. Mirotic the screen. Here's Aminu. His three-pointer's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. He's guarded by McCollum. Outside.
High quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Aminu dishes to McCollum. There's 45 seconds left in the first.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Kicks it to O'Quinn. And Dallas again with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's McCollum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. He's guarded by Plumlee. Anderson outside. Shot on the wing, and it's Dallas with another. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Either team able to build. Freak checked in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 3. Freak in at shooting guard. Davis is out there with John Lewis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He had 70 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Booker the pass to Reese. Inside from 12 feet out. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
They retain possession. Here's Lillard. 8 points his last outing. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one's good. Freak.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the pass to Reese. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. He lobs it up. And then Lillard slams it in. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Look at this.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
for three. Mirotic grabs the miss. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Lillard kicks to Freak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Trailblazers making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Tony Snell's checked in for Parsons. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 1:41 left in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Matthews. To the middle. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his third basket of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
McCollum dishes to Freak. Takes it from 10. Plumlee, the pass to McCollum. Count the bucket. McCollum's got his first points of the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Snell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Hood kicks to Freak. Elbow shot is on the way. Mavericks with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his third rebound on the night. Right side Matthews. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Trailblazers trail by 5. McCollum dishes to Freak. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That one is no good. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Aaron Baines, Booker out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Reese in at the shooting guard position. Lillard, the pass to Freak, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard, and that's 21 points for Freak.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Reese, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Off target from three-point range. Portland trailing here. Dishes to Freak. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter, and that one's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Reese, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. Here's Lure. Lays it up and banks it in. Lure's got the game tied up here for Portland.
That's the 10th.
Easy ones inside like that.
Here's Reese. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 20.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Now here's Freak, covered by Parsons. And it's Freak missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A touch over 2.5 minutes. It's a basketball played here in the third quarter. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Damian Lillard is second.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
They set the screen. And Parsons kicks to Baines. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Lillard dishes to Freak. Makes it off the glass. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. 9 points in the game so far. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to Freak. Here's Lure. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him. thus far this season.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless. So far in the game for Lure, he has 8 points and also a block shot.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
Parsons attacking, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Aminu. Portland again missing. Mavericks leading by 3. To the paint. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Mavericks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. And Freak throws it down.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. A tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Or he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside. Let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was.
There's the pick. Covered by Lillard. And Baines kicks to Booker. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the right side. There's Freak. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Freak's got 14 points here in the second half.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break to tie. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Reese. He dishes it to Booker. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Freak. First in scoring. First in steals. And he's among the most consistent free throw shooters in the league. Presently ranked 3rd by percentage.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get... And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. No good off the back of the rim.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Lillard attacking Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And it's 6 points for Ed Davis.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Freak. And Lillard throws it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's the screen. Here's Reese. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Lillard up top. To the left side wing. Here's Aminu, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. And he makes good on the layup. Booker's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lure. Hood comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lillard. Allen, that's good.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
A tight game here in Portland. Now here's McCollum, guarded closely. Here's Freak. Oh, that's blocked. And they're pushing it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
McCollum kicks to Freak. Puts it up from 15. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. The feed to Matthews. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got 8.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
There's Freak. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in any...
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Trailblazers trail by 4. The baseline J. Davis sets a screen. Hood, the pass to Freak. To the inside. Here's Plumlee. No good on the fadeaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out to the wing. The shot by Allen. Portland grabs the miss. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He kicks it to McCollum. Dives for it. Matthews with the steal. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. Portland no good that time either. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Anderson. And count it from 19 feet away. He's got 14.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Freak dishes to Hood. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Hood's got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Freak in a 2-guard. John Lure's out there with Plumlee. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Hood in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Freak. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Reese. Drops in the layup for 2. And he has 28 points for the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Passes it to Plumlee. Back to Chalmers. Inside, there's Freak. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 41 points for Freak.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Outside Matthews. Left side Parsons. Back to Matthews. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 5. Feeds it to Hood. Pass to Freak. Shoots the 3. And Baines pulls it down. Matthews against Chalmers. Matthews goes in. And Baines kicks to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Matthews, no one around him. And it's Matthews again missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Chalmers passes to Freak. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Freak's got 43 points.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Now the pass to Reese. Elbow shot. Portland grabs the miss. Freak dishes to Hood. He feeds it to Lure. Count that one. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Reese, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. Booker, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So he gets them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Chalmers kicks to Freak. And it's Aminu in the corner. Here's Freak. Parsons with the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Reese. Back to Parsons. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Freak passes to Lure. To tie it up. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Freak. Freak's got 46 points. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. And Matthews kicks to Parsons. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Freak. Misses off the left iron.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The dish now to Aminu. Now here's Freak, covered by Parsons, and that one's good. Freak.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Reese. Good on the triple. 33 points for him.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Lure dishes to Freak. To the right side. And Portland again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Wide open look. And right on target. Good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Lure. And again, it's Portland converted.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. There's a screen. Portland grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Chalmers with it. Matthews covering. Here's Plumlee. The baseline Jay off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Pull up Jay. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
They double in with Freak. Booker the pass to Parsons. That one rolling around and rims out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks to Freak. Chalmers dishes to Plumlee. That doesn't go in either for Plumlee.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Portland leading. From the corner. It's rebounded by Dallas. Baines has got his fifth rebound in this one. And here's Matthews. Inside. Here's Booker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner, no question about it. Good stuff here.
And Chalmers kicks to Plumlee. Here's Lure. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Parsons outside. They set the pick. Ripped away. Now, here's Lillard. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Trailblazers leading by 5. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack.
Dishes to Freak. And it's Lure, top of the key. Aminu, the pass to Davis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Parsons outside. Passes it to Reese. From deep. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Freak. Right wing. Here's the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Reese. He's covered by Aminu. The feed now to Booker. That is good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
The slip thing.
Mavericks trail by 3. They set the pick. Covered by Lillard. Booker inside. Lure is there. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Inside. Shot left block. It's deflected. It's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Aminu dishes to Freak. Lillard left side. There's the steal. He's guarded by Davis. There's the pass to Reese. A steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Lure. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Lillard outside. There's the screen. He dishes it to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Shot from the inbound. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You look at the game so far for Freak. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let-up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Parsons passes to Reese, and it's Baines in the corner. Parsons on the wing. To the inside. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Pass to Reese. Feeds to Booker. And it's Freak with the rebound. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. In the corner, Parsons with it. And Booker kicks to Parsons. And stolen by Little. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know,
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
There's however many games we have left on the schedule, coach. Chance to see. I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one day. I don't know if that's possible. I'm going to do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed.
2K Sports pregame show.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your work.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, for this Pelicans home game. Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut at the 5. Down low. That drops. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now here's Curry, and Davis sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Inside, here's Thompson. Five on the clock. He dishes it to Curry. But they'll get another chance. Pushing it up. And the basket by Gordon.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Curry outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers were able to put up a great fight against the Warriors last year in the finals, even while shorthanded. Kenny, if they are healthy come playoff time this season, how far can they go?
They could be the favorites. You know, LeBron James' efforts last year was unbelievable. But you couple that with a healthy team. They only had a 7-man
of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers play in Quicken Loans Arena. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Thompson with it. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. Curry with the pass nicely.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
LeBron drives in. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantle as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Now here's Curry. The dish to Barnes. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the shot is good. James has got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And you know, for LeBron, he blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Golden State on deep. They trail by 7. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Dishes to Love. And it goes out of bounds. Last. Touched by Irving.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
That's good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Irving attacking from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The 3 from Barnes. Warriors the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson outside Curry. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Irving. It's out of bounds for Warriors. Possession here. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving.
Matthew Dellavedova.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
J.R. Smith. That's his first personal foul.
Ball's knocked loose. Out on his own on the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
With the pass.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Curry. From deep. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini. The drive by James, and he gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Rush from outside. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. Great D that time from James. Irving attacking. 1:36 left to play in the first. Smith outside, all alone. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserved. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors with some changes. Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Livingston kicks to his and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history. Mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Now here is Smith. The drive by James uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 12.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Barbosa for 3, and he gets it to go.
What are you in?
For 3.
Outside Irving. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sport.
For me, at a younger age, I was never...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a Chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Dellavedova in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
James kicks to Frye. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Timeout called the Warriors. Like Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Smith Curry with the pass.
Over in the corner, Green, and stolen by Frye. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by LeBron.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
With the pass.
Oh! How about that?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Mozgov. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Wide open. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Dellavedova dishes to Smith. And here's Frye for 3, and it's good. Dellavedova's got 3 assists tonight.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Again, the miss by Thompson. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now.
Out of bounds.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Amon Shumpert in for James. Shumpert passes to Love. Right side Shumpert. Launches it. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
With the pass.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Well, wide open look for Love. The 3-pointer off the mark. Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. There's Love for 3. And yes, sir, that one falls. Love got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. Here's Clark. He's covered by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Poked away.
Another turnover and another basket the other way.
And the miscues this quarter, guys. How about 4 points that have gone the other way? And that's not how they're going to narrow this gap.
To end the drought, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Barbosa for three. They get it back. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Launches a three. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and
That's his first
they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Love in the post. Bogut on him. Shumpert with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. On its way from Barbosa for two. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Barbosa's got 5 now.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointers when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit. I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. 16 seconds left in the first half. The three. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that.
And so a pretty lot.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And, Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we got.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like one.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 19 points and 4 assists. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
And Golden State looking at who they picked. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And that one's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And here is Irving. He has 5. In the corner, Smith with it from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Golden State.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Thompson dishes to James. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range, the shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That sends Harrison Barnes to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. And Golden State also making a change. Spates is checked in. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
With the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Brandon Rush is checked in for Harrison Barnes. On up the court. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Spates. And that's 17 points for Steph Curry. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The drive by LeBron. And it's denied. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Here's Spates, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston.
Assist from Sean Livingston.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. And here's Fry from the arc. Count that one. Fry's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
LeBron is doubled. And here are the Cavaliers now. Five on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shumpert. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Love checked in for Mozgov. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game. The drive by LeBron. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly. One of the best passing big men in the league.
Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. It's offline from half court.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Livingston. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. On the wing, James. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson against Smith. From deep. The shot is off.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating the... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. So on the floor for Cleveland, Mo Williams out there with McRae. Then it's Jones. Then it's Thompson. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He's top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom. and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The Warriors shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Cleveland with the ball. And Williams, here we go. And the dunk by Jefferson.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. From the arc. And it's Barbosa, again missing. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
There's the bucket, good.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Here's Clark. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For three.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And Jefferson throws it down home.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
From deep three-point range, Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Jones, no one around him. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Williams passes to Jefferson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now, running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. Pass to Spates. Releases. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-3 run right now. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clark. They get it again. Spates kicks to Rush. Fires the three. And again, no good by Golden State. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Barbosa. Looking to end his cold spell. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Jefferson. Ron Shumpert has come in for McCray. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Williams. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Irving attacking to the middle. Jones kicks to Fry. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's good.
He's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Livingston. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving dishes to Shumpert. It's rebounded by Livingston.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there, but
his execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 48. There's a minute left in the game. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
James checked in for Cleveland. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. It's Rush outside from beyond the arc and then some. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving drives in, unloads, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Leandro Barbosa at the line for
no good on that one. No good on the second free throw.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the sixth best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys, plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Timeout call.
If you can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
Left in the fourth quarter. That's your take, guys.
They need a foul here, Kevin, to try to extend the game. They'll try to force the inbound pass to a poor free throw shooter and then send him to the line.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And the basket good.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Right side Shumpert. Back to James. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting the tee for your Cavaliers, Channing Frye.
And the technical free throw is good.
Ian Clark.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. Nope.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.